Where do you guys fall in meritocracy or the lie of meritocracy has been a big conversation amongst a bunch of people that I talk to.
Who do you talk to? Like, saying this people. Pull out your phone.
I got a bunch of text threads with different groups of people. Like most of my friends are not in the business, not in the industry, and have no desire to be in the industry. So I love to, to have conversations with civilians, right?
Regular people.
People who don't have, who don't feel the need to be politically correct in our conversations, and
right?
But meritocracy has really come up a lot, and one of my threads, there's a brother there who's very conservative, and very right leaning. And, we're having these conversations about, all of the DEI being rolled back. And he kept bringing up this idea of we should do, and this is a brother, by the way, that we should do away with DEI because we're at a point now where race and gender should not come into play in any of these conversations.
It shouldn't.
And everyone, right, sure, right. And everyone just be, everything just be based on the person's merit. So we got into this whole conversation about how meritocracy, at least from my perspective, and I'm opening up to the table, from my perspective, the idea of meritocracy, there's a great idea, but in reality, it's a lie because there's so much that goes into individual accomplishments. Right. So I was just thinking about that because as we're thinking about politics, and again, people, the good people, right? The people go in with good intentions, the people who can hold on to those values are not necessarily the ones who succeed or who can go up the ladder, who can ascend in the political game because they're holding on to those values, if you will.
And what I would say is you think about how the word woke was hijacked.
Yeah.
We say, stay woke, stay woke. And in some way that was hijacked and became this dirty word. Well, it's the same with DEI. When you talk about DEI, nobody wants to have a DEI program because it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. So if all of our spaces were open to diverse voices, and if they were equitable and if they were inclusive, then we wouldn't have to have a DEI program. But I just remind people, it's not about saying, I choose you because you are a Black man or you are a Black woman over someone. It's saying, I'm giving you the same opportunity to compete. I'm opening the door, providing you with resources to the extent that you don't get to sit at this table or go into these rooms, that you have an opportunity on your own merits to compete. Now, if someone is in a space they shouldn't be in, it's kind of like when you lie on your resume and then you show up, you're like, well, where's the person on the paper? That didn't do anyone any good. But you want to give people the opportunity to compete on a level playing field. And unfortunately, in this country, a lot of our institutions haven't given people that opportunity. A lot of it is just lack of exposure. So I went to Florida A&M undergrad, graduated from Atlanta Public Schools. I remember there was a program when I came out of college that you could get a scholarship to attend Harvard, Columbia, all these places if you had a certain GPA. My exposure was so limited, I didn't even apply for the scholarship. I'd never been exposed to anyone who had attended an Ivy League school. So what did I choose? Georgia State University. Great experience. Met my husband, great experience. But the point being, my lack of exposure didn't even allow me to consider an Ivy League education.
Right.
So when we talk about DEI programs, you are exposing people to things that they otherwise may not have been exposed to. You're saying, I am allowing you the opportunity to compete in this space that you otherwise may not have had. And I'm giving you these tools to allow you to succeed while you are in this space. That is not a dirty word. And I remind people, it's not just about Black and brown people. White women have been huge beneficiaries
They're the ones.
of DEI programs. LGBTQ community, huge beneficiaries of DEI programs. Those in the disabled community.
That's right.
It's about being diverse. It's about being equitable. It's about being inclusive.
So how did Black people become the face of DEI?
Because they've made it a dirty word. They're like, this is about that Black man taking your job.
Right.
And the unfortunate part about that, for those who are in these spaces, now it's like, oh, you're only here because.
Right.
We just saw that the Department of Defense has scrubbed its website.
Oh, my
I think
goodness.
they put it back now, but
They said they put it back, but
Jackie Robinson.
yeah.
And with the words DEI at the beginning. So it's become a dirty word because they made it a dirty word, and we are now accepting it as a dirty word. And I say we reclaim our word.
Yeah.
Comrades, if you're enjoying this episode, join the conversation and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Na, na, na.